Stuff. Good to see these young athletes up there, guys, from across the globe, aren't we? Across the globe. Right down there for Wales, and one from Scotland as well against the four Kiwis. Well, Morgan, your first time here at the commentary team for Golden Shears, sort of this loving these junior finalists. They've competitors that are really showing some real mettle to get this far, because it's been tough here with the sheep and being a dry Wairarapa season.
It's a mental game. It's a consistent performance we're looking for. You've got your heats, your quarters, your semi, and now we've got the final. You've got to share your absolute best 4 times in a row if you want to walk away with that winning ribbon. Emily Takapa up there. She's got some good gear on. I had a quick look at her combs. Ooh. She spun them out. She's going to have a quality job, boys. You want to put at least 2 sheep around her if you want to beat her on quality. She might not have the pace, but her sheep are come out clean enough to eat off. And Laura Bradley beside her, she's just as clean. So you boys, you better put the hammer down. Connor Puha, he won the novice last year, and he's looking for a repeat performance in the junior grade, Gerald.
Green light. Get him out.
Rightio, out on the board, timekeepers. On the board, shearers. Shake those nerves off. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Big moment, about to get going. Timekeepers are ready, judges ready. Shearers, on your master set, go.
A quick start here for our junior shearers. Ash Jones rips into the belly straight away. Emily Takapa, she gets her sheep settled down, and she's just coolly and calmly. She's got no nerves or skill. She's just pumping the wool off. Laura Bradley's got her sheep. She's hypnotised it in the pen. Tui Wilton slams in the undermine. He says, I'm going to set the early pace. I don't care how clean these girls are. I've got to keep up with me. This is a junior final. Look how clean he's coming up that neck. He's taking all the wool off. No second cuts. He's not even worried about a bit of a wriggle. He'll just hang on tighter, fold it up. Laura Bradley comes up the neck. Emily's up the neck in a blow and clearing under the cheek. She's got that sheep under control. Her footwork's tight. She's got her toes twisted in. Her mockey's on, and she's holding on to her knees, her toes, her calves, everything. She's got a little grip on its head, but her left hand's working hard, flicking that wool out of her way as she comes down into the first shoulder. But Tui, he's round into the second shoulder already. Says, I've been there, done that, and I'm clearing my last flank, and I'm out the back leg now, and I'll be in this pen for sheep number 2, Gerald.
Yeah, there's a fair mixture up there, isn't there? If we look a line, we've got an international flavour. We've got the Welsh and the Scottish up there. We've got females and guys, so everything's sort of going on up there at the moment. But hey, your local boy, ladies and gentlemen, the Tui Wilton from Masterton is the first one in for his second sheep. Now, in a way, he would be the dark horse here. I could give you all the stats on these other 5 shearers. They've been in a few finals here and there for the year, and some of them have won quite a lot of wins, won quite a lot of shows, I mean. And Tui, the dark horse, the local boy in the middle here. He could pull it out of the bag right here, and he's gone off to a brilliant start. Up the neck he goes. It's a vital little shot. He's not too worried about that. I've done that a few times. He's got his head down. Look at the concentration. He fires one up and round the back of the ears. Laura Bradley. That's sheep 1, and it's a little pink one. The Scottish girl, Emily Takapa. She is wrapped up with 1 as well, and then she goes, and out she comes quickly. She's got a bit of fire in her blood now. She wanted a better start than that. I think she was nice and calm and relaxed. They get like that sometimes in finals where you think, I've made it, and you hope for a real good start. Others people get up there all nervous and wound up, and actually it just works for them. It's all different flavours and just whatever pans out. But at the moment, your local boy on stand 2, John, that's going to create a bit of ruckus in amongst the audience, I think, the way he's going at this stage.
Well, you can't leave it all in the wallet. You've got to put it out there in the water at the moment. And look at those scores. Of course, they're holding the outside pen points because this is the final. Here we go. Tui Wilton steps into the pen. And we've got 3 minutes and 14 seconds gone. He's got sheep number 3 on the board. Connor Puha up the long blow here on the front stand. Round the back of the head and down to the first off shoulder goes Laura Bradley. Emily Tikapa, a little bit few lows behind, 3 or 4 maybe. Turning off the long blow is the man down on from Dipton on stand number 5, Robert Hubber. Out the last side and the last leg now for Ash Jones, the Welshman, down the far end. He's a big, tall young fellow and he'll reach right out to the toes to get the last bit of fluff off. Defeathered and down the hole it goes, and goes Jones for sheep number 3. Over the shoulder comes Connor Puha here on the front stand. They'll need to start letting the brakes off because Tui Wilton's going away from them. Round the back of the head and down towards the first shoulder. He'll have a sheep round these 2 female shearers if they're not careful, but they'll have the quality. They'll just need to pick up the pace a little bit as Tikapa comes under the shoulder, but it's going to be Laura Bradley next in here on stand number 3. Fresh sheep on the board now for Hubber on 5. Like Connor Puha. Crikey, we're halfway through the job. Let's get into them. Morgan, stir them along.
Look at that cut Emily's getting. Her handpiece is humming. She's ground those combs herself and she's done a beautiful job of it. She's not just a shearer, she's a wool handler. We saw her on the press on Thursday. She's well-rounded and she's into sheep number 3 now. She's got it under control. I see Laura Bradley's in the Tui Invitational. She's all concentration. She's all business. There's not a smile. She's focused. She wants that first prize. She says, you can go as fast as you like in front of me, Tui, but I'm polishing these sheep up. Look how clean they're coming out. Come on, Tui, put the hammer down, bounce in that pen like Emily does and rip out sheep number 4. Connor Puha's up for neck onto his 3rd sheep. He's just pumping around. He's got the footwork tight. He's folded that sheep up into a little ball and she's crunched around his knee. He's dropping into the long blow now, stepping over. She wants to struggle, but his toes are holding on. Robert Hubber's coming down the last side on his 3rd sheep. Ash Jones is coming down the last side on his 3rd sheep. Emily's up the neck on her 3rd sheep. And Laura's coming around the last side. She's not far behind these boys, but it's all the man on stand number 2. Tui Wilton, he's got a bit of a kicker, but he's got the undermine off. And he'll be stepping up that neck now on his 4th sheep. 1 sheep left in the pen. Gerald.
Yeah, and he changed his handpiece and she's done a bit of a kick here and there and she's going to have to change back. What's happened there, ladies and gentlemen? She's kicked that in one of those 13 teeth. The outside tooth is obviously broken and you cannot shear with it like that, so he's gone back to the original one. Don't worry about that, Mr. Wilton. Let's get in behind him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's support him. Let's say forget about it. That's it. Come on, Tui. Don't worry about it, mate. You've got a bit of scope, a bit of time up your sleeve. Round, he's trying to work his way round. There he goes. We got any South Islanders in the house. Robert Hubber. There he goes down there. Stand number 5. That big tall frame of his bent well and truly over, going really deep on that undermine, making sure it's going to be a real quick last side. Up the neck he goes on 4. How's this Wilton getting on now? Brushes the cheek wall clear. Puha over the top of the head, takes the top knot off. The girl's right smack in the middle of the stage there. Bradley focused each and every shot, consciously just, delivering it. 1, 2, and she was thinking about banging another one and it changed her mind. Emily doing a little bit of improvisation there, saying, okay baby, you've only got 2 shots to go. I'll just quietly put my knee on your head, hold you there for a minute, because that's the key, folks. If you've got control of the head, you've got control of the body. And the sheep, it doesn't matter what sort of handling you do, it all comes down to what sort of control you got of the head. And she's got that one out the back now, and in she goes to the belly wall of this 4th one here. Hey, but your man is going in for number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, John, here we go. If he gets a little beauty, he'll be the first one off.
Oh, I like that. Look at it. The Welshman hasn't given up down the far end. Ash Jones into the pen and out with the fifth and final one. Out comes the Robert Hubber as well on stand number 5. Into the off undermined is Emily Tikapa. Down the last side comes Laura Bradley. She's decided she better pick up the pace because she knows every 20 seconds she's behind the fastest. Shearer's going to cost her a point in time. Connor Puha steps out the pen for the fifth and the final one. Up the neck and around the side of the face, and the first off shoulder coming off here on stand number 2 for Tui Wilton from Masterton. Come on, start to wind him up. Down the last side. Down the first off cheek is the man on stand number 5. Up the neck he comes now, working away. Look at him go. Come on, a little bit of help for the man from Dipton. There's got to be some South Islanders, but to the last shoulder now comes the Welshman. Down on the far end, who's going to be in for the $400? First up in the red ribbon, under the shoulder and down and out of the flank for Tui Wilton. The Welshman flying down the far end. Who's going to take it away here in Masterton 2015? Tui Wilton from Masterton, ladies and gentlemen, by a whisker. From the man down, Ash Jones on the far end from Wales. What a brilliant shear the young fella had. He might have had a little bit of gear destroyed along the way, but he's hoping he's got more than enough to buy another comb. And the Welshman, he says, oh, that was hot work up there from that dragon. But don't forget Laura Bradley. Of course, we've got Connor Puha going hard here too. What do you think, Morgan? Hey, can they hold it together? They still got good quality up there.
I see our 3 real quality shearers, Laura, Emily and Connor. They'll always make their way through into the finals just on quality. Connor's getting some tips from his young farmer's teammate Cam here. He's punching out the last side on his 5th and final sheep. Emily says, you go as fast as you want. I'll see you up here. I've got the best board points on the board yet. Here we go, Laura, coming down the last side. Time taken by Connor, 10 minutes and 8 seconds for 5 competition sheep. This has been a great junior final as our 2 girls finish it off. Emily's up the undermine now. She knows she can still win. Last off and first of the ribbons. It's all about quality for our juniors. Time taken for Laura Bradley. And up the neck goes Emily. She's cool, calm and collected. She's got that sheep under control. Her gear's cutting well. She's cruising along. Her job's right. Her board points are tiny. Look up here. She's got awesome board points. Gerald.
Yeah, look, I know you can't live on your reputation. Take a look at those points upstairs just at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Your man, Wilton, it's sitting there quite good. But hey, look, this lady that's still shearing, she already has 2 New Zealand titles to her name this year. She won the New Zealand Crossbred Lamb Shearing Champs away down in the deep south on the outskirts of Invercargill. And she won the New Zealand Full Wooled thing at Lumsden, just on the outskirts of Invercargill too. So she knows here what's required and what needs to be done. It's the shearing 5 sheep, so time is important. However, each board point and the point out the back is 1/5 of a point, with all those points being divided by the number of sheep. That's how it rolls, and the time point stays the same all day long at 1 point every 20 seconds. And talking about long, she's putting those last big long shots in there. She's keen to go for the red button. She's hit the red button, Emily, and she does that. Thanks for the round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We will have an instant prize giving as we always do.
Stay on board, please, gentlemen and ladies.
We'll just call up our senior shearing finalists. Congratulations to Ethan Tankhurst, Michael Rolston, Dylan McGruddy,
livestock, seed, grain, nutrition, turf, fruit-fed supplies, wool, real estate, water, training, insurance and finance. We aim to develop and deliver the right products and services supported by the best people to help our customers operate efficiently and effectively now and into the future. PGG Wrightson, helping grow the country.
Just while we wait for the points to come forward, we have the Open Woolhandling Final. Open Woolhandling Final in order qualification. Joel Hanari, Ronnie Goss, Cherie Alabasta and Anita Phillips. So they are the 4 finalists for this evening's event.
Just a quick reminder, If you have made 5th to 8th place in one of the following finals, for novice wool handling, for junior wool handling, for senior wool handling, for novice shearing, the junior shearing and the intermediate shearing and the PGG national circuit, please make your way to the secretary's office, for I've got a handful of cash for each of you. Don't miss out, otherwise the announcers get it. Senior finalists, if you want your singlets and you want to share in the final, come on up.
Intermediate finalists, be ready to go at the completion of this presentation. Jones, Foot, Hurley, Waihapi, Guy and Reeves.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an instant prize giving, then a number of presentations to make. This prize giving is for the event you just witnessed, the PGG Wrightson Junior Shearing. To present the award is Shane Cohen, Wairarapa Retail Sales Manager.
Cheers, Kieran. PGG Wrightson's had a long association with agriculture and the shearing fraternity as well. It was good to see a good mix of male and female in the final, in the junior final today. It was good to see a local fella come off first as well, so it'll be interesting to see if he can take it away. So anyway, just on behalf of PGG Wrightson's, thank you to all the competitors and good luck to all the finalists. Cheers.
The winner of the PGG Wrightson Junior Shearing will receive $400. And that goes to Ash Jones. Well done. Well done. You've got a few fans. You've come all this way and you've done what you hoped to achieve. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh yeah, it was a good final. Yeah. I'd like to thank Chaz, Tom Wilson, put on a great course, pre-shears course, was real good, helped us out with the gear. I'd like to thank all the competitors, sponsors, farmers for the sheep and all you lot, good support. Thanks.
Second prize receives $200. Robert Hubber. Third prize in $150. Tui Wilton. Fourth and $130, Connor Puha. Fifth and $120, Laura Bradley. And please congratulate Emily Tikapa. It's now time to present the Stewart Trophy. This is awarded to the best local junior shearer from Ekatahuna, Sean Goke. Okay, we'll make sure Sean gets that. Thanks very much. Cheers. Could Fiona Mason please make her way to the board, as well as the junior wool handling finalists, please? The next presentation is for the Te Wānanga o Aotearoa Junior Wool Handling. And to present this award, Fiona Mason Kawana, Regional Coordinator.
Tēnā tātou katoa. It's my privilege to be here on behalf of Te Wānanga o Aotearoa. Thank you to all the other sponsors and especially to our absolutely awesome athletes up here, and congratulations to you all. Kia ora.
The winner will receive $300 with points of 117.3 from Takitaki, Chiquita Tamepo. You're right. Congratulations. You can't hide away when you win a prize. Those are the rules. You've got to speak. Well done.
This is needle, right? Big thank you to our sponsors, Farmer for a Sheep, our competitors, judges, and yeah, thank you.
Second place in $150 from Pahiatua, Sam Tipene. Third place, $120, Ash Boyce. And Pekatai Puna takes away fourth place with $100. While we're taking the official photo, could the senior wool handling finalists and Jeanette Fitzsimmons please make their way up? Jeanette Fitzsimmons, Te Puni Kōkiri. This next event is the Te Puni Kōkiri Senior Wool Handling. First prize receives $600. First place had 152.7 points. Second place, 157.2. First place goes to Stevie Mason Smallman. That seems like a pretty popular win. You've pleased a few people out there, well done.
Boom. First of all, I'd just like to thank Golden Shears Committee, sponsors, Te Puna Kōkiri, spectators, competitors, our shearers, and good luck to everyone else that's competing this for the afternoon and tonight.
Second place and $300, Ivana Smith from Ruatoria, sorry. Third place, $150, Adrian Samuels. Fourth place and $120, Anna Braddock. Could the North Island Open Woolhandling Circuit finalists and Rona Williams please make their way forward? Is Logan Kumara here? Okay. This event is the Shearing New Zealand North Island Open Woolhandling Circuit Final. To present this award from Shearing New Zealand, Rana Williams.
Kia ora everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for coming. These competitors, the open wool handlers, they make a great effort to go to all the circuit, and well done to them for presenting themselves to each show. From Shearing NZ, we'd like to thank the Golden Shears for putting on the show, and congratulations to our competitors. Thank you.
This was a very close event. First place had points of 170. Second place, points of 174. And third place, points of 176. The winner of this event receives $700, plus a place in the Trans-Tasman Wool Handling team. Ladies and gentlemen, Cherie Alabaster. Congratulations.
Oh, cheers. It wasn't an easy battle, to be fair. I'd really like to thank my mum. Without her looking after my daughter over the last 3-4 months, I wouldn't have been able to be standing here today. So thank you very much, Mum and Taylor Ray. I'd like to thank the sponsors, all of the people that put together the shows for the North Island Circuit. You can still enter if you want to. We'll be out and about at Taranaki Show, and we hope to look forward to seeing more of you up here with us. Thank you.
Second place receives $400. That goes to Logan Kumara. Third place, $250, plus the Mangan Graphics Open Wool Handler with top quality points in the heats, and the Les Field Memorial Trophy awarded to the wool handler with the best quality points from the wool handling heats in any grade, Kieran Herbert. And $200 for fourth place, Emma Raina Braddock, Ikitahuna. I'd now like to invite Golden Shears President Philip Morrison to come up and present 10-year badges for 10 years service to the Golden Shears Committee.
Yes, these little badges, quite a few around, but it's just a recognition of their service to Golden Shears as a volunteer. Could be a truck driver, could be a wool handler, a shearing judge, just covers the whole field. It's just so great to have so many people willing to put out their time to help with Golden Shears. So we congratulate those few that are getting it tonight. No, that's fine.
Could you please come forward to receive your badge, John Hodder Jr., Andrew Munn, Scott Simpson, Susan Jolly, and Missy Tutavaha. Could Sam Saunders please make his way forward? The final award in this presentation is the Alastair Simpson Memorial Trophy. This is for outstanding services to the Golden Shears. Presenting this award is Sam Saunders.
This award goes to someone that's helped Golden Shears over the years. It could be administration, judging, or anything for Golden Shears. And this year I'd like to Mr. Fix-It, Kevin Applin, to come up, please. Kevin's been around the shearing industry as long as I can remember. I remember sitting in the wool shed at home watching him shear, and then I shore with him for a while, and then I retired and he was still shearing. And he's been here fixing everything around the shears for a long, long time, or designing things. And he's actually an exporter, because the timing gear that some of the shows use, Kevin's got them all around the country, and he's actually had some overseas. So I think he's Golden Shears' first exporter.
Well, I wasn't expecting this, and so I've got nothing much more to say than thanks very much, and it's an honour to be able to receive this trophy.
Well done, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, for the Golden Shears to occur, we rely on the generosity of 240 volunteers. This is a great event, but it wouldn't be anything for the people that assist us to put this together. That concludes this presentation. I'll now hand you back to our commentators who will lead you into our next event.
Thank you, Karen. And of course,